Ladies and gentlemen, it's a homecoming of sorts. We're going back to the Rock tonight. And I'm not talking about the Sean Connery movie. I'm talking about Coronado Brewing Company, Islander IPA. Let's get into it.
You guys, we're going to the Beer's Gone Bad tonight.
Where the beer flows like wine.
I'm Patrick Tugin.
I'm Scott Van Book.
And tonight we're going back to our hometown brewery once again, the Coronado Brewing Company.
I like to say that we're making a pilgrimage back to the Rock.
Ooh, we are.
We are. We're going back to the Rock from which we left.
I'm wearing my Natto shirt tonight. I've got the bridge going right here.
That's a Blue Ridge coffee shirt, isn't it?
That is, and I got it straight out of Island Surf Surf Shop.
Yeah, dude, they made a good cup of coffee. We do a lot of good things over there in Coronado. We have a good school system. We have an awesome old hotel that's haunted where they film Baywatch. We do good Baywatch episodes. And we make great beer over in Coronado.
On that note, for Halloween, they're actually doing, the ghost of the Hotel Del, Kate Morgan, is doing a signing of her new book at the Hotel Del on Halloween.
No way.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I saw it online today. The Islander IPA is a beer from Coronado Brewing Company. This is kind of like, I don't even know what, a cleanup batter for them in a sense. Like, this is a beer that, it's a well-known beer, but it's not ever like really showcased because you always get the Idiot IPA or the Mermaid's Red or someone that's just like a bigger, crazier flavor. But this beer is solid.
I actually had this beer for all the times I've been to the Coronado Brewing Company and all the different beers I've ever had when I'm there. When I get the IPA, I always get the Idiot, or I always get some other crazy beer, the Red Devil, or whatever they have. And I had this beer for the first time the other night out of the bottle, and it's amazing, dude.
It really is.
This is a really good beer.
The color on this guy, 1 Bud Light, 10 Mr. Rasputin, is going to come in at about a 2 for me. It's a golden amber color. It's not very opaque.
I'm going to give it a 2.5, only because it's a little cloudy.
Done. It's got a nice, really nice head on it, actually. I mean, it's got a nice head retention on this thing. It's very, very tight little bubbles. When you smell this, this is what I came across last night.
Oh.
I made everyone that was in the room smell this. You've got a really intense hop flavor when you smell that.
Which is pine trees for those of you who do not know.
Or weed. Balanced with a grapefruit note. Like, I smell grapefruit.
Oh my gosh. Get this bottle of beer right now. Get it right now. Pause this. Go get this beer, open it, and smell it. And tell me you do not smell grapefruit. It is 100% in there. And you know what? Because I had this beer the other day, and I know, it tastes like grapefruit.
This is, when I smell something like this, I get freaking excited to drink this beer. Like, I want to just I just want to stop and just do this thing. I'm
a little on the other side there where I smell a beer and I get really excited and then I pull myself back because I know that the bouquet is not always the same as the taste. The flavor and the smell always go hand in hand. As we just learned from dry hopping? Some of the hops, the aroma hops added at a different point in the brewing process simply add to the full aroma and less to the bitterness of the beer. So I'm trying not to be as misled by the smell of a beer.
We have been misled by the gauntlet for one of them.
Oh my god!
By Iron Fist Brewing. Either way, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's get into this.
Oh, this beer true to form though.
Natto.
Tell what? Dude, who are our Natto shoutouts? Can we give some Natto shoutouts?
Dan Drain.
Oh, absolutely. Dan Drain.
One of the brewers at the brewing company.
Yeah, now he works down at Monkey Paw.
Monkey Paw.
I want to give a shout out to the...
yeah, go ahead, talk that one through.
Chapman family. I wanted to say Conrad family so bad because of Casey.
He would not be happy if you said that, man.
I know. The Chapman family, dude.
Casey, Deanna, Rick.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good work.
Good brewery,
Good
guys.
work over there, you guys. You guys are crushing it.
The flavor on this thing, tell me what you're...
Okay.
Walk me through the taste, the middle, and your finish on this thing. In a very concise form. Give me the abridged version.
I can talk loads. I would. a little bit of flavor, a little bit you got right off the bat a little bit of bitterness. Right as you're swallowing, you're getting the fruit coming in, the sweetness and the bitterness from that grapefruit taste. Oh my God, you can really, really taste it. And then it finishes really strong with the bitter. Getting that?
I'm with that one too. Like the first sip is very hoppy. Like you've got that really bitter kind of like hoppy flavor to it. I mean, this guy is an IPA, so you're expecting that kind of flavor from there. 7% ABV, by the way.
Price?
For the 6-pack, I think it was around like $9, I think. Okay. Maybe 11. I'm not really sure.
It finishes pretty smooth too. It doesn't leave that really lingering bitter taste sometimes after like you had a sip and it's been a couple seconds. This one finishes and it's like, okay, cool, we're out. It's like a really good fade out.
Oh, for anybody who's ever eaten a grapefruit, this has the exact same aftertaste and bitterness on your tongue that when you eat a grapefruit. No sugar, excuse me by the way, no sugar, straight out of the grapefruit. You eat it in the morning, you take that first bite and swallow it, and you're like, oh, whoa, my God, that's a grapefruit. That is what this beer is doing to my mouth right now.
But this beer, when it finishes, it has that kind of like, that slow fade out, you know, like when the volume kind of cruises out, where it's just like,
but it's at 11. We're talking about Spinal Tap tonight and how amazing that movie was.
Great movie.
Because we brought up the term mouthfeel, what kind of feel does this have in your mouth? Yeah. Is it watery? Is it feel thin, robust, thick, long, hard? I mean, what is it?
Long, hard, robust, girthy. Getting a real manly feel there.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez. It's a little velvety, actually. You get that kind of coat again, where it's like you get it in your mouth and it you know what it reminds me of, and I have to say it. You remember the Snuggles Bear from the
I'm interested to see where you go with this. Yes.
All right, the Snuggles Bear. So when you see the Snuggles Bear, and he's
from the commercials that uses the laundry,
yeah, and he like falls into the laundry and it comes all around him, yeah, and he's like, whatever it is, and he's like, oh, and he's just right when he falls in slow motion, and the blankets come around him. That's what's happening in my mouth. I'm having the Snuggly Bear land on my tongue, and the blankets come around, coating the sides of my mouth. Smooth, velvety, lingering. I mean, look at the lacing on the glass, right? You're going to expect something like that from something that has that kind of...
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
With the same beer, the feeling I'm getting... I'm with Scott on that one. I feel that it's kind of over... It's a very kind of silky kind of feel when you drink this kind of thing. But the hops inside the beer create kind of like sharp points for me. When you drink it, it's got a slight edge to it as you drink it.
That's probably the little koala bear.
It's the Charmin's devil side. But the bitterness, it really stands out in this beer. Like for people that are into hops, this is a great beer. Like if you guys have ever had Idiot IPA, that beer is straight hop nasty. That thing gets you in the mouth. This guy is a great hop. Oh my God, excuse me.
Just burping up a storm over there.
This thing's kicking my butt.
Tap me in, I got it. Go. This beer is a great beer for those who really like that hop taste and that hop flavor, but not looking for something that's going to be insanely overwhelming. It's not a session beer, no. It's more of a standalone beer, but it's a little bit toned down, a little bit smoother, and with that hint of the grapefruit. It's amazing.
We're running at the end of our time here. We're going to give it a grade here. 1-0, 10 amazing. Hit me.
8.
I'm going to go 8.5 on this. This is a great freaking beer. It has been a good night. We've rated nothing below a 7 tonight.
Crushing it.
8 even.
Yeah. Nothing below an 8. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking in. This is Beers Gone Bad. I'm Scott Van Vogt. This is Pat Tujan. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Flickr. God, burping up a storm, dude. Remember, keep it craft or keep it to yourself.
That is the code. Good night.
Beers Gone Bad. You do a lot of peace signs. I might be part Asian.